Oh yes, here I go. I think I want to first ask you to introduce yourself to the viewers of the show, and then we can take it from there.
So for those that don't know me, my name is Yaya Mavundla. I'm a transgender activist. I'm a reality star on a show called Becoming, which aired on Zanzi Magic and One Magic, and then it's currently on Showmax. I do a lot of work for trans people, but also I have a new show that I'm announcing very, very soon.
That's amazing. I love to hear such news. And so tell me more about your experience on the show, and how did you get in, first of all, to be on a show like that, and your experience within the show, and what have you gained from being on the show?
So last year, September, I received a call from Mambasitana Kumado, whom many know and love so much. I mean, she produces such amazing shows such as Dates My Family, Our Perfect Wedding, Cheeky Palette, Top Billing, and many others. Mm-hmm. So she gave me a ring and like, yeah, I'm working on a show called Becoming. This is the show. Would you be interested to be part of it? And then we picked up the conversation from then. And then, voila, I was part of the cast.
In terms of your experience being on the show, how can you say that was it also the first time you being on TV?
I mean, in the past, I've done TV, like as a commentator, maybe on shows and maybe like interviews. But to like have camera like focusing on me specifically was the first time. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I remember very well, after I said yes, I was so scared. Mm-hmm. If, oh my gosh, I wonder if people are going to, you know, I think there is one thing that I wish everyone at home could, you know, would know, that I think self doubt is something that is real with everybody. You know, people see us on TV and think, yeah, oh my gosh, you know, she's killing it. And they don't know. I think I have a lipstick on my teeth. Yeah.
I can't see it from here. It's fine.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sorry. So what then happened, you know, I had a lot of self-doubt to think, oh my gosh, I wonder if people are going to receive me well. Am I going to say the right things? You know, all those things. Oh my gosh, how much of myself can I put in on television? But I think, you know, the first scene that I shot, I was very nervous. Mm-hmm. Mind you, I had to shoot for 12 hours, like every day. So the first 12 hours was for me very heavy. I remember when I was shooting my last scene, I was very, very exhausted. I was so exhausted. I even slept on the car while we were going back to my place to go shoot the last scene on the first day. Mm-hmm. But that's when then the self-doubt then went away, because I remembered of how many other trans people want this opportunity. But also what it will then do for us as the trans community, beyond us trans community, the LGBTI community at large, you know, what will it do for us? Because visibility is so important, representation is so important. And when those two happen, it means that the people that are deciding can actually see that, you know what, people at home need these stories. Mm-hmm. And trust you me, with Becoming, we've seen how people have actually been so welcoming and so excited to see such content.
Mm-hmm. And what I wanted to say, I'm happy that you got onto that topic as well, is if you can explain to people, our viewers, and anybody else who will watch this interview, as to, because you keep on saying that you are a trans representative, etc. What is trans? Maybe just explain, because I would know what that is, you would know what that is, but somebody else who is watching this might be very confused and not knowing what is it you're talking about. So maybe we can just explain that briefly.
You know, I always say I hate having to say what is a transgender person, because then to me, I hate language. I'll tell you that for free. I hate language. But I'm glad that it exists, because for those that want, you know, to be defined by it, then voila. But I mean, from my understanding, a transgender person is somebody that identifies themselves not with the gender that they were assigned with at birth. So if I was assigned male at birth and Mina, I identify as female, then I'm trans. At least that's my understanding. And if there's any other like explanation that is out there, I mean, it's great for people to go out and look out for it.
Yeah, absolutely. And the reason I'm asking that also is because the show that you were in, it says becoming. And for me, when I saw you the first time on the first episode, you were already. So I was asking myself, what is it you are becoming? And it kept me captured to see and to watch, what are you going to become, you know? And it never, my answer was, I never got an answer, because the way you started is the way you actually ended. So do you think that you became transgender, or you were always, you always were? What would you say in regards to that?
I know when it comes to that, the title becoming, a lot of people then assume that you are becoming women, or that trans men are becoming men. No. So becoming is basically a journey of us navigating whatever experiences that you want to navigate as transgender people in South Africa. So, like I think at the last episode, you saw that, you know, I did a voiceover where I'm saying we are all becoming, you know, we are becoming wives, we are becoming husbands, we are becoming people, whatever that you want to become at that present moment. So the show is not particularly saying we are becoming transgender people, you know, it's just like a journey of us doing whatever that, you know, navigating our lives.
Exactly.
You know, for me, I think the one that really stands out for me, I was invited to speak at the Entertainment Mother's Day event. So it was industry moms, but it was by Entertainment and Mall of Africa. And for me, you know, I think most people that know me, I love pop culture, I love fashion. And I love E. I mean, E is such a big brand. You know, it's an international television platform. And for me to be invited to speak there alongside people that I really look up to, like Lucilla Poisons, who is the founder of SA Fashion Week, I still get goosebumps thinking about, you know, having to done that. And I remember there was also what's this? Chris Jafta's mom, Langama Vuso's mom. It was such, you know, a profiling moment for me, but also for the transgender woman to be sitting in that platform with such powerful people. I mean, many other platforms that, you know, that have come through. I mean, just next week, I'm speaking at the International Durban Film Festival, which is, I think I'm going to be speaking at Filmat. And for me, I mean, I've never thought that, you know, trans people could have such platforms. I'm not even going to lie. Yes, people will think it's just happened because I was on the show. But I think, you know, for me, having what's this, invested on myself, because that's one thing that I did. I made sure that, you know what, I invest also on making sure that I build something out of becoming. So I made sure that I get the best PR. I made sure that I get a stylist, I get a makeup artist, even though that, yes, I could be able to like style myself, but I knew I needed somebody that was going to be able to elevate how I look and how I'm seen by the viewers. But not to say that they were going to take away the original Yaya to like create something else.